what's happening, everyone? I hope you're
Hey
doing
guys.
well. Yeah, we've kind of changed things up, moved things down, and so now you're not just seeing this on us or Michelle anyway.
I think I'm
I still put the green block here so you can't see your cleavage.
I think I'm taller than you.
I'm just heavier and I sink down more.
No, my chair's
No,
like
your
way
chair
up.
is about 8 inches taller than mine.
Just looks different though.
So hey, I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. We had Thanksgiving last week.
Yeah.
And then we took that night off.
Yeah, Brenda would cringe.
Yes. Hey, and we'll announce this a few times throughout tonight, but I believe Brenda and Tom with Nana's Hidden Apron are really close to getting that 1,000 subscribers. So if there's anybody in here that hasn't checked out their channel, I just don't want you to sub, but we want you to sub to because you want to watch her stuff. But she's a great cook. She does like a lot of sugar-free cooking as well. She's just got some great videos on her channel. It's called Nana's Hidden Apron. Yes. I think she's only 6 away.
Oh my gosh.
6 away from 1,000. So I'd love to see Miss Brenda get 1,000 tonight. I know she's been under the weather a few times. Her family has for the last couple of weeks. So we would love to get her to 1,000. Yes. And that would just be awesome for her and her channel. And they've been at it for a long time too. And then while you're at it, KY Travelers, you need to sub to their cruising channel as well. KY Travelers, Kentucky Travelers, and sub to their channel as well if you like, cruising content. So some really good friends in the community. And I know they've been under the weather for a little while, but I think they're getting better. And can't wait to see them back in here again.
Brenda, put your fingers in your ears because you're not hearing this. But we went to Golden Corral for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's the big thing we did different. I'm 51. Michelle's 29.
My grandmother would just die.
Yeah, my grandfather would have died too. But I was like, my mother is just now starting to walk again. She's been in a wheelchair for 10 months, and she's had a rough time. So she's just now with a walker able to walk a little bit, and that's just started the last probably last month, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So
stronger.
So my sister was going out of town to Florida, and she was going on a cruise. She was going on the Carnival, I think Liberty, maybe. I may have that wrong, but she was going down to Florida. So it was like, it's just the 5 of us. So, what can we do? We was going to do honey baked ham, and then heat it all up, and then I came up with this crazy idea. Hey, let's go to Golden Corral. I haven't been to Golden Corral in like 4 or 5 years.
I wasn't holding out a lot of hope for it.
Right. So I was like, this is going to, and then when I got there, the line was like way backed out. And I was like, it's probably a 45-minute to hour wait in here, which ended up being about 20, 30 minutes.
It's probably. About 30 minutes. Probably.
30 minutes. Mm-hmm. But we got in there and they found a spot for us right off the bat, a huge table. And when we thought it was just 5 of us, it ended up with 10 of us because my niece and nephew,
plans got all changed.
Yeah, they were flying out that night to go down there and catch the Liberty as well on Thursday night to go out on, I think, Saturday. So they came as well. And we used to go to Golden Corral and eat the breakfast. It was pretty good. But again, it's been 3 or 4 years since we went. A lot of them shut down when COVID hit. And I was shockingly impressed with it. Yeah, that's probably a better word to say. I was actually impressed with it. And hey, here I am cooking, got a cooking channel. We ended up doing a brisket a couple of days later, but I was actually surprised with it. And they were running a deal that day. It was what, $8.99?
Yeah, it was cheap.
It was $8.99 to eat all you can eat. I'm doing low carb, so I was able to get a salad and still get, some meats there without the sugar and all the sauces on them. I was actually
and there were so many people. I mean, it was fresh.
Oh, it's like Erica has signed up. I thank you, Erica. And I'm going to go through here and say hey to the chat in a second. Want to give everybody time to get in here and kind of get settled. But yeah, it was good. It was actually really good. And then Anthony had never been to one. So has it been 10 years since we went?
It's been a long time.
It's not 4 or 5 years. It may have been 10 years. Anthony, all right, so she's at 996, 4 more to go. So let's get Brenda to, if we can get there, get her to 1,000. That would be so awesome.
That would.
That she hit 1,000 on here. That would be so awesome. So maybe every 5 or 10 minutes we'll bring that up. we'll hurt your ears with it tonight.
We'll do a Brenda-thon.
Yeah, we'll do a Brenda-thon. We should have texted them and said, hey, come on here. Come on tonight. So, yeah, I was actually really shocked. I mean, I was pleasantly, like you said, shocked. It was actually pretty good. We didn't have leftovers. We got to come home.
Yep.
And then, watch football, take a nap, whatever you want to do. And it was actually great. And I think I put another vlog out. So it was a good time.
Anthony loved it. He was like, we've got to go here at least once a month now.
Yeah. So, I mean, the salad there, I was actually impressed with it. I mean, they had really good blue cheese dressing. I love blue cheese. A lot of people don't like it, but it was really good blue cheese dressing.
He said, that's the best fried chicken I've ever had.
So. He doesn't ever eat our home fried chicken. It's always like Bojangles or who has Zaxby's. He loves Zaxby's now.
Yeah, I don't fry chicken.
Yeah.
I don't fry anything.
We don't fry food. Yeah. You could never look at me and tell that, but unless it's we buy it there.
Right.
But yeah,
I'm not opposed to eating it.
$8.99, Erica, and normally I think it's like $15.99 or $17.99. It's pretty high, and then you got to buy the drink on top of that.
And then we had the two sweetest ladies taking care of us.
Yeah, we tipped her really well, so because they did work hard about cleaning the plates off so you can get ready to go again,
making sure we had plenty of everything. And we couldn't have asked for a better experience.
It was better than a carnival buffet, let me tell you that.
By far.
And then they had the gloves, so you can put the gloves on and go and to use the serving utensils and stuff. So I was impressed with it. So
yeah. Anyway.
But let's go in and say hey to everybody that's in here so far. And then we're going to talk a little bit about some carnival news that came out today. Actually came out a few days ago, but actually went into place today. And then we're going to talk about our vacations next year. And hey, we're going to talk to you guys. Tell us what you got going on. Give us your thoughts on some things that we're going to ask you questions on. So just kind of hanging out, chatting, talking, having a good time. And then after us tonight, 9 o'clock, you got Beach Please, those crazy beaches over there. We want to go check them out. They got a great channel as well. So let's go back up into the chat and say, hey, and Michelle's going to be right behind me like, hey, Mr. Anthony Simone, how are you doing? Mike's in here, I believe, from Beach Please. How are you doing, Mike? Could be Betsy right there. And Mr. Josh from Moonlight Adventures. Great thing they had going on last week. Not just Moonlight Adventures. A bunch of channels were pulling together to do kind of like a Kenny project-a-thon. And thank you to all the creators that did that. I kind of got late in the game on it and didn't realize what was going on, but work was crazy for us. But I believe they took a ton of money up to help Kenny out, Kenny Oaks. And it's just such a great cause. What a nice young man. And we got to see Moonlight Adventures. They had an American Idol star. You need to go back and watch that old one if you want to on there. And man, he could sing. He was tearing it up. He sang Amazing Grace and How Great Is Our God. I mean, he a lot of songs. He did awesome. But thank you, Josh, for helping out. And many of the others, if you come in here tonight, they helped out with that. Thank you so much. We've got Just Dave in the house. How you doing? And we got Brother Blaine in the house. Hey, Blaine. We got Vicky in the house. Vicky and I were talking a little bit today about what we're going to talk about in a little while. But Miss Vicky is on our cruise, or we're on there with her in January on the Carnival Horizon. We'll talk about that a little bit more coming up. So good to see you in the house, Vicky. And who else we got? I said Just Dave, right?
Mm-hmm. You did.
Just Dave. Yes. Anthony. Love all this talking back and forth. That's what makes the show. Miss Holly Ayers, good to see you in here. And she was tearing it up on Polo Cooking. She's right there with Brenda. I mean, she's like a really good cook. She needs her own YouTube channel.
I'm so jealous.
She does this like homemade pasta and linguine and lasagna noodles. And I'm like,
I just don't know where you get that in you
She's
from.
got a ton of energy in her. Yeah. Great parents as well and a great brother.
Yes.
Got Mark from the Cruise World in here. Mark, watched your Horizon. I mean, no. Your celebration. I've watched your Horizon several times too. Watched your celebration video. That he's got an awesome video. I know Blaine's got some out as well now with the celebration, but he just recently was on the celebration. He's got a great tour of that ship. I watched it the other night, even though we're not going until October.
You got to be up to date on things.
Great job, Mark, on that. Who else? We got Night Watches already. Look, they're already dropping the dimes. And we got, hey, Jeffrey Smith. Good to see you in the house. I think that's a new name. I think I've seen you comment on some of our YouTube videos. I may be wrong on that. Apologize as I am, but good to see you in the house tonight. Who else we got in here, Michelle? I miss anybody? Help me. Because you know me, I'm a little slow. I'm in the South.
Fast.
We're a little in the South. We're a little slow.
A little fast in the chat.
Miss Kathy's in the house. Good to see you, Miss Kathy. I think I saw her. I've seen her a few places in chats and stuff, but I believe she lives near South Carolina. I may be wrong on that because I
Not
think she was
far.
talking about the Sunshine. I may be totally wrong on that. That's one of our favorite ships. And Miss Erica, good to see you in the house. Love your post on Facebook. Good to see you in here. Miss Lindsay's in the house. Good to see you, Miss Lindsay. And I know I saw Mike from Nebraska. There he is.
Yes.
That's my horror buddy and cruising friend. So I hope we're on a cruise together, Mike and Lindsay. I think we may be. We'll find out here a little bit later on which ones we're on next year. But good to see you in the house. And
We've got the other half.
we got the better half of Beach Please, as in Mike. Betsy. No.
Ooh.
How about okay. I don't have a fart for you. Sorry about that. I don't have a fart for you, Betsy. Mike can make up for it on the show tonight. Meg is in the house. Good to see you, Miss Meg, the awesome moderator, Meg. Who else is in the house? Michelle. Stop me when I need to stop.
Got some party with Peg and Artie.
So we got on here. Here's your one-liner for the evening. You know you're old when the candles on your birthday cake outnumber your invited guests.
Oh,
That happens a lot at this age. Right now. It probably started about 30.
that makes me sad.
So she said the Liberty was my first cruise back in 07. That's cool. My sister enjoyed it. She said my nephew and niece loved it. Well, actually, it's my nephew and his fiance. But she said she liked NCL better than Carnival. I said, well, you're comparing the Breakaway to the Liberty. I mean, there's one's a little bit newer than the other one.
Yeah, a little different.
And I told her within the cruise line, there's people like different ships differently. So for somebody that says she didn't like NCL and was never going to cruise again, she went on Carnival Liberty, and she said she enjoyed it, but she did like NCL better. So I want to try NCL out too, though.
Yes.
So look, we got Erica says, yeah, I subbed to her channel. That's awesome. Yes. So yeah, let's get Miss Brenda and Nana's Hidden Apron up to 1,000 subscribers. Yes. That'd be awesome if we could message her behind the scenes and say, hey, we hit you up tonight and you got 1,000 in here. That would be awesome. And
you need to go back up.
Okay,
and
where'd I miss?
Hey to Peg and Artie.
Oh man, I did skim over them. I'm so sorry, Peg and Artie. How are you doing? We do have your puzzle you made for us.
Yes,
right behind us here.
Yes, we do.
And I feel like we got to rearrange this up here sometime so we can put that up there because I love Peg and Artie. They're down at Port Canaveral. That could be a cruise we're hitting next year out of Port Canaveral, and we definitely have to see Dave and Peg and Artie, and especially now that Peg is retired.
I'm so jealous.
And let's see who else we got in here. No dishes too. That's right. Just sub from all my accounts. Okay, so Betsy went from 6 down to 4 real quick because Betsy hit it by herself. Let's see. Hi, Holly. Okay, it just jumped on me. I hope it didn't jump too bad. All right, I may have misspelled this as Tisa. I don't know. Tisa. You may have to spell that out for me. But good to see you.
Thank you for joining us.
Always get water. That's right. You gotta always hydrate. Hydrate's always a good thing. March 2023 Carnival Sunshine also purchased. Yeah, that's where I saw your comment, Jeffrey. That's so awesome. Yeah. So we did a video on Faster the Fun in the last week or so. It's actually doing pretty good, which is shocking because our videos usually suck. But yeah, we did that, and I think the same day the Funnel Heads put one out, the exact same day, and our titles even look almost exactly the same.
Great minds think alike.
Well, I didn't steal it from him. I'm not saying he stole it from me. Andrew, you didn't steal it from me.
Great minds
do think alike. Who else we got in the chat here?
Yes. What's Betsy got to say?
Holly makes her own croutons. That's right. Yeah, she does. Holly makes her own. Got Mr. Paul's in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Paul. Good to see you in the house. And there's Lauren Lives, my sunshine friend, our buddy, our Ocean Plaza party buddy.
Yes.
Good to see you in there. A lot of Carnival Sunshine people coming here. We love it. So we do have one cruise on the Carnival Sunshine next year. Maybe going for a second one, but we'll see. And we got Travel Mobile. How you doing? Mobile, Alabama. And good to see the Baslers in here. Good to see you in the house. And what else we got going on, Michelle? Don't want to miss nobody. That's right. I'd like to thank our moderators in here, the
Absolutely.
ones in the blue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for Erica saying hit that like button. Thank you very much. Hey, so we're caught up. So want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. I mean, it's near and dear to my heart. And no, it's not a fart. This is not green eggs and ham and Sam I am. This is my part, and it's not a okay. I don't go there anymore.
Whoa.
Is it bad, Michelle?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
All right. So
Before you start, can I say something?
yes.
Guess what, Mike?
What, Michelle?
We can say that we are going on a cruise next month. Today's December 1st.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. December the 1st, so we're going in January. Yeah, you're exactly right, Michelle. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
That makes it sound so close. Even though it's
hey, we got a new name here. Good to see you. TNT's Casa of Captivating Cruising. I love that name. I love that name. Great to see you in the house. New in the house. Great to see you. Hey, love that name. Captivating Cruising. That's cool. TNT's.
I'm the only one that matters, Betsy, anyway.
Got going places in the house too. Good to see you in here going places. And as we talk tonight, I'll try to go back up and catch you. What's wrong?
Betsy says she's only friends with me. There's a comment that we missed somewhere.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I said Betsy earlier. Okay.
But she's only friends with me.
All right. So yeah. So going places. I'm going to Norwegian Escape next week. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So I know a lot of people love it. So we definitely want to get on NCL, Royal, Celebrity, all of the above. We've just so happened to be on Carnival every time because usually they're the cheapest, to be honest with you. But
and they're so much fun.
So they are. So I'm going to add this to the stream here. So this is what I want to talk about. Carnival's website. So this morning, it came out in the news a couple of days ago, maybe even been a week ago. Hey, if you want to buy a bottle of alcohol, and this show's not all about alcohol all the time, but hey, if you want to buy a bottle of alcohol for your room, it was taken away back in October, I believe, right after we got off our cruise. Because we bought, let me show you.
Yeah, that's right.
We bought one liter of Malibu. It's still sealed. We bought it, paid $90 for it. I think it was actually 90 or 95, and it came with 6 drinks with it. But it's still sealed, not been taken out. Not gonna break it or anything like that. So yeah, bought that on the ship. It's 1 liter, not 750, and paid. I think it was $90, 95 for.
Which is outrageous.
Yeah, which is because you can go down to our local here in North Carolina. It's an ABC store, alcohol beverage company, and I'm sure it's something similar to that. And you can get it like a liter for $30, or maybe it's even 1.75 liters for $30. In other words, it's cheap compared to $90 on Carnival. Now, we don't buy the drink plan, and we've done a couple of videos on for how much we drink. It just, we save $300 or $400 by buying the alcohol for the room. But let me show you what's happened on Carnival's website. So this morning I went on here to try to purchase it for January. And when I went and put it in, search for it, it wasn't there. And then when I did find it, I had to do a search, and it came up just the rum only, not the package. I put it in the cart, and then when I tried to purchase it, it said, you are too close to your sailing. You can't purchase it. I'm like, I'm 51 days out. How am I too close? And so then later this evening, Miss Vicky actually, that's in here, if she's still in here, she messaged me and said, hey, it's out there now. You can get it. So I went on their website when I got home. Let me just show you on their website, what I'm kind of looking for here. And it may be hard to see, and I'll just kind of talk to it, through it as well. But let's look up rum. Now, I'm normally a Bacardi rum guy. Michelle likes Malibu rum. And right there it is. Let me see if I can just type that straight in there. Okay, now that didn't work at all. Let me just go back into the way I had it to start with. So rum right here. If it brings it up.
Or does it?
Look at that price of that rum. And if you can't see it and you're old like me, it's $135 now. $135. Oh, that's Bacardi. That's not even Malibu. It's still the same price. I will find the Malibu rum. Let's see.
It's crazy.
Now, 90 was bad. Here it is. Here it is. $135. No, Anthony can't drink. So if I add this to the cart, that price is going to go up. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put my booking number on there unless you want to send me something. Let me don't charge anything to this unless so let's look at the cart. So with the delivery fees, it's $159.30. Now it's got me thinking the drink package is worth it.
Well, we will not be getting alcohol.
We won't, and we're going to cut back on our drinking, I guess, unless we go on a pour somewhere. So listen, it used to be $90, and yeah, with taxes and delivery and stuff, it ended up being close to $100. It's $159.30 now.
Wow!
And this may be the $750. Is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
But the one we got last time, the only one I had was the 1 liter, and we got the 1 liter, the one I showed you earlier. But so listen, if I look at it correctly, and I had to ask somebody that's like really on top of alcohol and that does a lot of drinking. So I don't know this. I knew it was around 20 shots, but so how many shots in a liter? It says 22.5 jiggers. So 22 shots, 159 divided by 22 is about 8, right? $160. So it's $8 a shot you're paying
to drink in your room.
To drink in your room, which we never drink in our room. But Carnival knew that because Carnival stopped it because they said we were drinking too much. Mm-hmm. But is that not astronomical? It went from in 2 months, really a month and a half, from $90 to $135, and then you got to add the delivery fee to it.
Yeah, insane.
I am just blown away with that. I mean, I thought it might go up a few, $5, $10, maybe. Not from 90 to 135. I mean, it went up 50%, 150. I mean,
not happening.
I'm just blown away. Yeah, I've seen those run. Let me tell you a little story on that. Let me tell you a little story. We're going to tell on ourselves. The very first cruise, no, the second cruise we went on. It was on the Carnival Ecstasy, I believe, wasn't it?
I think it was.
So the second cruise we ever went on, we're not big drinkers, but when I saw back then, it was $80, $90 back then. I'm like, I can get some rum runners for $10, $15. I can go buy a bottle for $20. Let's try it out. So we were going on the Carnival Ecstasy out of Charleston. And hey, Rob and Jan, how you doing? Rob and Jan can cruise. Good to see you in here. So we don't drink wine. I mean, I'll drink it, but it's only if it's free. So we use these rum runners, and we put. I did 151, and we did Malibu, I believe. We had a lot. We had 2 full bottles that we took, and we put it in these rum runners, and we watched every video you can see. Some great videos showing you how to recork the bottle and all that. We didn't do that, but still fun to watch it on YouTube. So it said in that one, I believe it said, put them in your pants legs near where all your liquid stuff is, of your room, your bathroom stuff. So we did that. So when we got on the ship, the whole time we're getting on the ship and we check everything out, Michelle is a nervous wreck the whole time. She's like,
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Oh my God, what if we get caught? What are we going to do? And then she got me worked up, and I was nervous about it. And yeah. So yeah, and that's right. That's crazy. And then TNT says exactly what we did back then.
Yep.
So they got to make their money somewhere. That's true. They're definitely making it.
Well, they're not going to get it from us that way.
So that's not why. If they were concerned about too much drunkenness, they would cut down the drink package limit. That's true. I agree with that, Rob and Jen, 100%. So our luggage came, and we unloaded everything. And then I'd already told Michelle, somebody I work with, their husband tried to smuggle it on, didn't tell them about it. And they got the little letter at their door saying, you got to come back. And they had to go get their luggage. It wasn't a letter in there saying we kept your alcohol. They had to go get that luggage too back then. And she's walking to the place with her husband, and her husband's like, She's like, "What did you do?" And I don't mean to
Died.
be mean. She was like, "What did you try to smuggle on there? I'm a little concerned, you know." And then he finally told her right before they got there. He said, "I tried to get some, some alcohol in there." So they gave him, they gave him his luggage and said, "You can have this back, but at the end of your cruise." Of course, they did not go back and get it, which I
Heck
wouldn't either.
no.
She said, "I took that walk of shame. It was so bad."
Mhm.
So we did it. Long story short, we start opening everything up, and the first thing I look for is that letter. I'm like, "Oh God, did we get the letter?"
Did we get the letter, the dreaded letter?
And we did get the letter. In one of our packages, it said your luggage had been checked.
Mhm.
And as soon as I saw that letter in there, I was like, "Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're going to have. But it said, no, your luggage has been checked. We didn't put it in that one, luckily.
Nope. It's in the other one.
It was in the other one that we had all of it in. We didn't even have it spread out over 2 or 3 pieces of luggage. We had it all in one.
Yeah.
And it got through. And that was the best time we ever had.
With our smuggling,
our center self out there. But yeah, and we got it on. But I can see more and more people doing that with with that price. So Robin Jones says again, we may or may not have walked on the ship at a port with alcohol. So I know we got like mid-20s in here. This is a good time then to ask a question in here.
I don't know anything about this question.
Are we locked up?
Are we really?
No, I don't think we are. If we lock up, you know us, we'll come out and back in again. So hang tight with us. So I'm going to ask a poll question. And the poll question is going to be, well, I was going to. The poll question, the poll area is not.
Did it leave you?
Nope, there it is.
Okay.
Have you smuggled?
Are you going to ask them such a personal question?
I don't know who answers what, Michelle. It doesn't put your name beside it, I don't think. Onto a cruise ship.
Robin Jan can cruise. The first time this has ever happened, but when we went on our last cruise, when I put my carry-on bag across the scanner, they stopped me.
They did.
And they made me show them because I had medicine in there. They made me show it because they could see liquid in there.
Yeah, I admit. Now, the beaches in here, have y'all ever hit the 15 before? I mean, just purely alcohol, not Cokes and Pepsis and milkshakes and all that kind of stuff. Has anybody in here ever hit 15? If you want to admit to it, go ahead. If you admit to it, we may send you a prize. So yeah, crazy. I don't know. I think more and more people will. And now I got to really think about this because, that's like $7 a pop. I don't know how much does it cost to go up and just get a shot at the bar.
I don't know.
Does anybody in here know what that is? Because I've never went up and just got a shot. Usually it's a drink. Usually I get a rum and Coke or something.
We got the traveling Gilberts.
Hey Gilberts. Hey Giblets. How are you doing tonight? So has anybody ever just walked up to the bar on a Carnival cruise ship and got a shot? I know there's been bar crawls done by Betsy and Mike. Maybe they know what it is. 15 drinks equals floor. That's exactly right. For me, it would anyway. We did 8 or 9 on a bar crawl in 3 hours, and we had to take a 3-hour nap.
I did half of that, and then when we got up, I was still loopy.
Erica says I used to max out 8 per day. Now I'm like 2 to 3 a day. Yeah, I just don't like the sugary. They look great, and some of them really taste great. But all the sugary drinks, the frozen concoctions they put together, I'm just not a big fan of that. Now you did like was it the cruiser? No, not the cruiser. The mojito, right?
Yeah.
The cucumber. Was it the cucumber sunrise or cucumber?
The cucumber sunrise.
Oh, was it? Okay.
The Alchemy. No, that's really good.
Lindsay, do you remember on the? Lindsay says, "Yeah, I've gotten a lemon drop shot."
Ooh,
do you remember how much that was?
Good.
Paul says, "I never got cut off, but I think I may have hit 15 one night on Mardi Gras." Wow. Okay.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. And Travel says, Bazler say I hit 15 at Mr. Sanchez once. Whoa. Wow. Yeah. Well, the first time we ever went to the DR, the Dominican Republic, at an all-inclusive, had a hangover for 4 days, and I was drinking Long Island iced teas all night. It was
Mike,
not good. Not good at all. So hey, let's get off the drinking.
$7 or so.
About $7. So yeah, so $7, $8
So maybe
bucks.
that's how they figure it.
Yeah, maybe they figure if you're going to go to the bar and get a shot, I mean, it's about the same. So is it really worth me even buying now? Probably not.
No,
Probably
I'd
not.
rather just go to the bar and hang out somewhere and have fun.
Well, I mean, sometimes Anthony gets tired of hanging out in the bar. He does like hanging out in the Red Frog Pub until I think there's a limit there about 9 o'clock when you're supposed to kind of get them out, and we've stayed right up.
Too.
We stayed right up to like 9 o'clock, and then we left, and we stayed near the door so we could leave and not
disturb other people. When he starts getting sleepy.
Yeah, he starts getting really sleepy. So let's talk about. So where's Anthony? Anthony's upstairs, probably talking to his girlfriend.
Hot and heavy.
No kissing or nothing like that.
No.
That was a dolphin, if you didn't
know.
They
said they weren't going to kiss until 8th grade.
Yeah, no kissing until 8th grade. I don't know. I don't know.
I hope that's the case.
I hope it stays that way forever. So we'll see how that goes. So is anybody got any more cruises lined up this year? I think somebody said next month they were going somewhere, right? Which is really January now. But is anybody going on a cruise in December? Anybody in here? Out of our 29 in the house, anybody going on a cruise in December of this year? Okay, I don't see any yet. So Kathy, Anthony is 12. He just started 6th grade. He's got his real first, full-time girlfriend, and they're really good people.
We've known the family.
We've known them for a long time. Went to church with them for a long time. And really good people, a great little girl. And
so that's how I'm okay with it.
She's about a foot taller than him. And, they've planned their whole life out now, all the way to how many kids they're having, how many dogs they're having, doctors, lawyers, or whatever, architect. I don't know what they would be. But yeah, this was somebody that they've only held hands, which is what they should.
Yes.
And I don't even know if I agree with holding hands. But yeah, that's
yes.
Yeah. So we got somebody says no, not December. I'm going in January. Can't wait. Okay, so let's go to January next year. Anybody going in January other than Erica? And Erica, what ship are you going to be on?
I don't count.
We got the yes, you do count, my sweetheart.
Hey, December 30th says Phyllis.
Oh yeah, okay, Phyllis. Phyllis, good to see you in the house.
Hi.
Sunshine, another one. We love the Sunshine. Some friends of ours, SET Travels. Is on there now. Journey with the Gingers on there now.
Oh, I didn't realize
Jonathan
that.
Bailey's on there now. I want to be on there now. We love the Sunshine. That's one of our favorite ships. It's up to date. We're thinking January may top it. But yeah, that's awesome, Phyllis. Love it. Let's see who else we got here. So holding hands is sweet. Yes, very sweet.
They are sweet.
I'm going with the two of my roommates. Okay, what does this say? Carnival Magic on the 11th. Lindsay's off for a week. Okay. Cool deal. And that's one of the ships we're looking at for next year, Mike. So you got to tell us a little bit more about that.
Interested.
So what else we got on here? We are not buying the drink package. For the first time on our next cruise, not going to drink any differently just for comparison.
That will make a very good
That's
video.
what we did on our last cruise. And we're going to have a video come out on that as well. Because last time, that's why we brought a whole bottle back.
Right.
Maybe you see it a little better now. You see how the Carnival says Sea Cruise exclusive. You see that on there?
I don't know what makes it
it's so exclusive because they charge you $95 for it. And you're only exclusively an idiot to pay that much for it, which I did. You're exclusively dumb. All right, so we got the January. Okay, Celebrity Sweat. Okay, cool. Silhouette January. That's awesome. Celebrity's one of those we want to try. Look, maybe 2024. January Vloggers, man, we were booked on that and then we backed out. We just didn't think Anthony could handle that one with.
I don't know if I can handle
I don't know if I can handle it either with all the video cameras and waiting in line to talk to people. But yeah, I know it's going to be a great time for many, many people. So Breakaway, January 29th. Awesome. Blaine.
We got a lot of people going in January.
Blaine is, Blaine. That's the same one. That's the Vloggers Cruise, if I'm not mistaken. So we are on the Dream out of Galveston in February. Man, I wish I could, Phyllis. I would love to be on the Sunshine. Me and Michelle loved it just by ourselves last time. It's
We
first
had so
first
much
time since
fun.
our first or second cruise that we'd been without Anthony, and then everybody on the ship asked us, "Where's Anthony at?" It wasn't, "Hey, how are you doing?" It's like, "Are you Lovey's Fat Life? Where's Anthony at?"
Yes,
It was cute.
yes.
Um,
We had an adult version, and it was really
it was
fun.
really fun. I'm leaving Sunday on MSC. Was it Maravilla? How's that how you pronounce that?
Yes.
January 14th on the Mardi Gras. That's another ship we want to go on.
Yes.
Kathy, I'm so jealous. 2 awesome cruises back to back.
Yes.
Coming right up. Yes. NCL Breakaway. There's another vlogger cruise. That's awesome, Mark. I can't wait to see your video on that. Mark does great videos. I mean, every video you put out, Mark, is really good. But I love your singing, number one. Number two, I love your ship tours.
Yes.
Your ship tours are on point. I love the way you speed it up, speed ramp up and down when you're in the mute. You just got it going on, my man. And especially on the Horizon, that's an awesome one. We've watched it probably 4 times. We probably got an hour and a half in that one. But Mark does do a great job. So if you hadn't subbed to that channel, this is a good time. There's a lot of creators in here and a lot of new people. There's a lot of creators in here right now that have channel cruising and travel and food channels. So if you are a creator in here, please put hashtag creator, and maybe some of these new names I'm seeing in here, which we love you being in here. They can see your channel, write it down. If they're not already sub to you, they can sub to you. But yeah, we need to do that. Also, don't forget Nana's Hidden Apron. I don't know how many she's short on now.
No, she made it, I think.
Did somebody say she made it to 1,000?
I think she made it.
Really?
Yes.
So she's at 1,000 now?
Well, somebody let us know.
We need to message her. If she's hit 1,000, I need to text message her. I'll tell her right now, right in the live. I don't think she's in here tonight, but I can message her and say, "Hey, you hit. Did she hit 1,000?" I want to make sure before I text her, and then I'm not like teasing her. And then somebody goes and looks at it, she's like, "I didn't hit 1,000." But yes, hashtag creator. Let's go through those real quick. We got some great. We love the Sunshine too. That's right. Really good ship. Best Serenity out there. I agree. Again, I haven't been on every ship of Carnival's, but for its size and what I've seen and what I hear, everybody says it's awesome. Yeah, Mark's dancing. He is a good dancer as well. So here we got some of the channels in here. We got Peg and Artie. Yes, definitely. Lauren Lives. Blaine is too. I'm sure. Hopefully, put it in there. But Blaine has a channel. There it is. Yes. So she has hit 1,000. All right. So Michelle.
Yes.
Let's right here on the live.
Right here on the live.
Right here on the live. Let's just
dun, dun,
let's
dun.
just text Brenda and let her know. You've hit 1,000 on our live. All right. Great job, y'all. Thank you. Thank you
so much.
That was much more important than us getting a sub or anybody else, in my opinion. I hate to be selfish here to get a sub, but anytime somebody hits 1,000, that's big news, great news. And we want, what do we got here? No, that's not one to do. No. What we got, Michelle?
Where's your horn?
Where's my horn at?
Pushing you away.
I'm pushing you away. Oh, okay. Don't want to push you away. So yes, the Traveling Gilberts, definitely awesome channel. Check them out. Who is Luvy? So I really don't know. So let me tell you the real quick version on that. So
Keep it quick, Mike.
Huh?
Keep it quick.
Yeah, Lovey's Fat Life. That was my nickname given to me in high school playing football. They used to call me Lovelace. And then one day the coach came in and tripped in front of the whole team, and I started laughing. Steve Miller Band was playing on the radio, and in that song he goes "Lovey Dovey" all the time. And the coach said out loud in front of the whole team, "Oh, you think that's real funny, don't you, Lovey Dovey?" And then Lovey stuck. So then my nickname was Lovey from then on. So that was my sophomore year in high school, I think. And yeah, when I was a sophomore, I was playing a sophomore. I was playing varsity, so I was the youngest guy one of the youngest guys on the team, and the seniors and juniors just pounded me with that. So that was my nickname, Lovey. So
you just had to ask.
Had to ask. Okay, let's go next. All right. Anybody else say I want to do the Breakaway Vloggers cruise? Yes. Too much cigarette smoke being everywhere in the main atrium. It leaks out. Oh, I hate to hear that. Love the Sunshine. Awesome. And yes. Creator supporter. Peg Artie. Okay, Okay, I missed these earlier. We're way behind, I think, aren't we? Yep, Gilbert's already said that. Yes, she did hit it. That is awesome. Um, and Mark is definitely a creator. Definitely want to hit him up. Definitely PSV Odyssey. That's Paul Vines. Meg, if she didn't put it in here, Meg is a creator. Definitely want to hit her up. Travel Mobile is definitely, that's the Basler family. Definitely want to hit them up. Who else I seen here? Life is Good Today. Ronnie, great channel. We were on the Sunshine together with them in June.
It's so much fun.
Him and Alma and their family. What a great channel there as well. So some of the new people in here, those channels that you saw put hashtag creator, please follow them. So let's talk about our cruise real quick. We got 17 minutes. January, we're on the horizon out of Miami, and we're going to Aruba, Bonaire. Probably with my country accent, there's no telling how that came out.
Bonaire.
Is it La Ramona?
Mm-hmm.
La Ramona, and then Amber Cove. So those are the 4 on that one.
So
yeah, so excited about that. It's 51 days from today. 51 days. So doing the low carb thing, trying to get a few pounds off, so then I can just blow it on that funfetti cheesecake, the steakhouse, tapenaki.
Injections in my knees, and I can walk now.
Yeah, so you're in good shape. So hey, yeah, I'm sorry I missed you too. Robin Jan can cruise. Yeah, if you're a creator in here and I missed you, please put it in here. We'll try to highlight it. And if I miss it, La Romana. It's La Romana, not Romana. Did I say Romano? I meant Romana. Yeah.
Bonaire.
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 It's Bonaire. And if you've ever seen our videos with Anthony, you'll know why.
Oh my, you did not.
I did. If you ever had seen that video for Anthony and Bonaire, he saw his first naked lady. Topless, not naked, but in his mind it was naked. She walked down the beach right in the middle of me videoing, and we got it in the video. It's priceless. But Anthony and I were acting like a couple of middle schoolers, like
after he squealed out, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh my gosh! So yes, Vicky, we can't wait to meet you as well in January, and we'll be calm in January because we'll have our son with us. He keeps us in line. He's like, y'all can't do that. Y'all old. Y'all don't need to be doing that. Don't
embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me. Don't drink too much. Don't drink too much. No. He don't never say that. It's not like we're sloppy drunk or anything.
He keeps us in line.
Yeah. All right. So, and now we're looking at April. So in April, I'm getting those injections I need in January as well. Oh, okay, cool, Betsy. Yeah, it made a world difference for Michelle. She just got
hobbling bad.
It was bad on the last cruise. It was hard to get around, but so yeah, she's got that done, and now she can actually move around a little bit. So that's good. Snorkeling, yes, I'm taking my mask, and I want to be able to do that as well. We've rented the gift carts. The golf carts. We've rented them again.
Oh, so much fun.
That was our favorite excursion of all time. We've said that before. But we're going to try to do the northern part of the island instead of we did the southern last time, and that was where they had the salt flats. They had the slave huts,
and there's a little lighthouse, and it's just so incredibly beautiful.
That's right. Which Ronnie? Because we got 2 Ronnies that I know of that are probably the funniest. You got Ronnie from Life is Good Today. And then you got the other Ronnie from the Gilberts, which both of them are pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beach Please, they may be a little bit overrated, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next year. So April, we're looking at, okay, we got 14 minutes. April, we don't have a cruise booked yet, but we're looking at April the 2nd, 1st or 2nd, through about the 8th or 9th. The 9th is Easter. We've been on Easter cruises before and loved it. Always took a moment there to celebrate the real meaning for it, but still but the kids are always out then. And we have to worry about Anthony's school schedule. So we only try to take, and I know it's bad to even say this at all, we only allow Anthony out of school 1 week a year or 1 school year. So that's 5 days he misses. And if we can work it around a holiday or something, it ends up being less than that. But so in January, that's the week he's out this school year. So he can't take any more time off. That's why he didn't go in October with us. So we're looking at a couple cruises. One of them is the Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston. It's going to Princess Key. in Bahamas. We had a blast in the Bahamas last time.
Mhm.
Some vlogs are getting ready to come out on that one. Um, and most people hate Bahamas. They don't like going there. We had a blast. We went and ate at the fish fry and went to
It's good.
the rum distillery. Awesome, awesome time. Those
Mhm.
vlogs should be coming out next week or two. Um, but that, or we're looking at the Carnival Magic for the same time period. It's a 6 day versus a 5 day, and it's going to one of our favorite, if not the favorite, Half Moon Key, Grand Turk,
That's
and
on the list too.
Amber Cove. So Grand Turk and Half Moon Key are up there for us. We love them.
Yes,
Love
but Amber
snorkeling
Cove's
there.
great too.
Amber Cove was awesome. That's the drunkest I've ever been. Um, no, not really. So then I say, hey, so then Phil says, hey, I'm on April the 8th on the Mardi Gras. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the thing about the holiday. Like the price on these cruises we've been looking up for April. And when I look up the Carnival deal, it's not really a deal because
no.
it's the week before and the week after is like $200 or $300 cheaper per person.
It's outrageous.
Yeah. So
They know that's when kids are out and that's when they jack the prices.
yeah,
up.
and that's very true, Betsy. I agree with that. So no, we're not going on that one in March. Again, that's the one we'd have to take Anthony out for a week, and we got to stay around that April 1st through the 9th time frame so we can get him on a cruise ship with us, because he was telling us after the last time we never can go without him again.
Yeah, he told me it would be another 12 years.
Love the pool at Amber Cove. That's what we did last time, and just hung out there and ate, had a few drinks, a few buckets of beers.
Let Oscar wait on us, and
So questionable there. Now let's jump to October. And I think we've announced this a couple of times, but we're going on Beach Please and Adventures Ahead cruise. It's a group cruise. It's a non-group group
yes.
cruise. So in the non-group cruise, if you don't know about it, it's basically don't expect anything in a group.
But you're going with a bunch of
But you're
fun
going
people.
with other fun people that are really doing group activities. So it's I think one channel is saying it's a group cruise and one saying it's a non-group cruise. So together it's a non-group group cruise. So we're going to have a blast on that one. There's a lot of people we know going on that one. I can't even
imagine how fun it's going to be.
Yes, and that one Anthony probably will have to walk us to our room at night.
He probably will.
But yeah,
he'll need to put a leash on us.
Hey, this fat guy's going to be down below the weight. I can ride that slide by then, and it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. That's all I got to say. So yeah, really looking forward to that one. If anybody's interested in that one, hook up Betsy and Mike at Beach Please. Betsy, I don't mind if you guys are, I see you still in here. If you want to put your email address in here, if they'll let you do that. If not, hit up their channel, their Facebook group, and we're locked up.
No!
We're locked up. Hang tight. We'll be right back. See, we have technical difficulties here in North Carolina. We freeze up every so often. So right here it is. So yes, this is going to be on the Carnival Celebration, the brand new ship that everybody's putting out. Mark just dropped the video on it. That's going to be going in October of 2023. A lot of creators have already signed up for that. I don't want to mention all of them because I don't know if they've made it public or not. But we announced a couple of months ago that we have signed up for it. So that'll be the one time Anthony can be out of school for that school year when he's in the 7th grade. So the following year in 2024, we can't get him out of school that time because that'll be his one time for that school year.
We'll just go on another cruise by ourselves.
Well, we'll try to do that. What ship date is this non-group on? Yeah. So Betsy, if you want to put that exact date, I'm sorry, I don't have it. It's around the middle of October. It's the week before Halloween. I think it's the week before the Lolita Loca cruise. I think we're on that ship and they're on it the week after, I believe. I think Lolita Loca has a group cruise scheduled the week right after we get off, or immediately getting off of it, I believe. I may be wrong on that. So if anybody wants to post, and is that a Halloween cruise? I don't know if Carnival would do it like they did last year, but last year or this year in October, the whole month of October was a Halloween cruise. So they did the costumes the whole month on every sailing. So it was really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. October 22nd, 2023. And Miss Betsy and Mike can hook you up on telling you what rates are if you're interested or anything like that.
It is going to be
and give you that,
one
that group
fun
discount
cruise.
rate. And that's going out of Miami, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have to, down the road next year, we'll look for places to stay in Miami. So that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people have been friends with and met over the last, believe it or not, 4 years in this kind of community, are going to be on that cruise. So I'm really looking forward to that. We were supposed to be on Lolita Loca's October, not this past year, the year before, with many, the Gilberts, Peg and Artie. God, who else was on there? The Traveling Gilberts. There was a bunch of people that was supposed to be on that one as well. And Erica, you may have been on that one. And then my mother started having those issues with her knees where she had them replaced and wasn't doing well. So like the week. Now I'll say this: Jenny was our travel agent then. Jenny from Lolita Loca, she took care of everything. I mean, my mom was in ICU, and I had to let her know like 3 or 4 days, 5 days before. It wasn't long. She said, "Mike, I'll take care of it. Take care of your mom," and she took care of it. So
she took care of
people
us.
can say about having personal planners, and if that's what you want to do, I'll support whatever you want to do. But Jenny took care of us. I mean, we were in bad shape, and we also had insurance, which covered our airplane tickets, and our hotel room and something else. So I definitely highly encourage you to think about travel insurance, because in that situation, it hit everything like a perfect storm, and having the travel insurance paid off.
Yes.
And they considered my mother, as being a medical emergency, even though it wasn't me and my immediate family, they considered my mother immediate family, and it helped us out a lot. Yes. So Lindsay and Mike were on that cruise. Okay. Oh. So no, we were supposed to be on the one in 20. Yeah, it was 2021. So man, we would have seen you on there. So let's see. Hey guys. Hey, yes. Was that Philly Strong? Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. I like that, Philly Strong. Philly Strong. Good to see you in the house. Tony and Rachel's in here. Good. That's another channel. Go check them out. Tony and Rachel. They're going to be on the January cruise. We're going to be on there with them. She's kind of the head of the Facebook group. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group, I highly encourage that. We met some great people and did the bar crawl and all that in October, and had a good time meeting people that way.
Do that again.
Really paying if you take at least 2 cruises. Okay, cool deal. Good information there. So next December. So our next December cruise, not now, a year from now, we're going to be on the Sunshine at Christmas time. We've never done a Christmas cruise. Don't even know what to expect.
And I don't know what our family's going to say.
I've already told them.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh. I hadn't told mine.
We're telling you now, family. Next Christmas, send Carnival gift cards 2 weeks in advance of Christmas.
Don't forget, we're introducing Beach Please Fat Life tonight.
Oh yeah, Mike has warned me. Hashtag love laced or hashtag big bite. I'm going to do a video soon on one of these cruise ships where I try to take the whole sandwich and get it in my mouth. Have you ever seen Christmas Story when little boy eats the mashed potatoes? I'm going to do that on a cruise ship because people love my big bites. They're like, dude, you're fat as hell. Why are you damn taking those big bites? What? You don't think I know that? I get in the mirror. I see the same mirror you do.
That doesn't mean you need to do a Ralphie.
I'm going to do a Ralphie video. It's coming up. Hit Beach Please in tonight because I think they may be doing something with some Luvy's Fat Life bites. I don't know what they're doing. I'm usually the butt of the joke, but I like that. I like it at aft. I like the aft of the ship. Don't I like the aft?
Absolutely.
I love the aft. So yes. Okay, so Mike from Nebraska, he said he hung out with the Gilberts and Dewey and cool. Mr. Sanchez. Oh yeah, that's a bucket list. They went up on the prices on that. So I like it when you take big bites of Michelle's food and then give her back a tiny piece. Yeah, that's happens sometimes. I try to. She always wants to leave me the last bite, so I try to get the last bite.
That's my life.
So yeah, there's a lot of Christmas carols and MDR on the same ships. A bit too much after a while. Oh, that's kind of like Christmas music at my work. It just plays nonstop right now, like same same loop over and over and over. Got to take a big bite. That's right. Oh yeah, we will. You can't handle this. We'll take one of your pretzel bun, guys burgers, and I'm telling you, I'm taking 3/4 of it down one bite. Yeah, I'm doing that.
He's so full of himself.
All right, so last one, real quick. December 2023, Carnival Sunshine, and then 2024 is the last year for the Sunshine. I'm looking at ships. I'm looking at Sunshine again. We got some peeps on that area down in South Carolina, so it won't be too long, and that ship's going to be gone for a few years. So, oh God, yeah, Mariah Carey, that's just killing me. All right, so listen, we're going to jump off here. We got 2 minutes to go. Thank you for everybody that came in here and just listened to us, blabber all night long. Again,
he's a good blabber.
All the creators in here. That is I'll have to figure that out, Lauren. It's the week that Christmas Day is on the Sunshine. So whatever that start date is, and the end date is after Christmas. So we're on that ship during Christmas. So just a heads up on that. That will help us too because of Anthony being out of school. So it won't
that won't bother.
It won't hurt us.
Yeah.
So check out Beach Please. I think the link Nightbot should have dropped it in here a few times just to make sure. I don't see Nightbot anymore. What's happened? Nightbot, you get fired?
He bailed.
Somebody, Nightbot's not in here. What's up? So if anybody's got the link to Betsy and Mike with Beach Please, throw it in here. If not, that's okay. Just search up Beach Please and click on their live tonight. That's coming on in 1 minute. So we love you guys. Y'all have a great evening. And we're going to do something for Christmas. I don't know if we're going to do the whole Santa Claus thing like we did last year. We may, if you got kids or grandkids that want to come on and say hey to Santa, hit us up, let us know. We may do a special show for that. Y'all have a great evening. We love you guys, and y'all be safe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.